Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Muhammad Qamar. Welcome back to my channel. Finally guys, today is the day 46 of our 3 years machine learning challenge, where we have challenged ourselves to learn the complete machine learning from beginning to advanced, and so far we have learned the complete Python programming language. Completed the first 2 weeks. Starting the video, make sure to subscribe my channel, like the video as it motivates me, and also leave a comment so that I can get to know that are you enjoying the videos or there are improvements in my videos. So I will do that. Okay, so first of all, I think I am going to make a new folder here as week 3, right? Week 3. And then we will go, and first of all we have to define the problem. Like, what is a problem? So actually, for defining a problem means that to understand the problem in easy and simple words. We know that what a calculator does, but again I am going to just get the explanation, something like that. Just give me explanation, not code, nor nor hints. Okay, so here is the explanation of the problem. Simple calculator using functions without code or hints. So the problem is about designing a calculator. So we have to calculate to design a calculator that can perform 4 basic arithmetic operations, which will be like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Instead of writing all logic in one place, you structure the solution in using function, where each function is responsible for handling one specific task. Okay, so the idea is define a function for each operation. So first of all we will define some functions for each operators, and then we will take inputs from the user, and then we will call the appropriate function, and then we will display it on the uh, output. Okay, so let's make a file here. We are going to make a file here in the week 3, which is going to number 1 file, and then simple calculator.py. okay, here I will write the subject, which is like simple calculator using Python, right? Using Python, and then I will also add the author name here, which is going to be my name, and then I will write the date here. Today's date is 2, going to be like 2nd October, okay, 2025. All right, then here I will go like, wait a minute please. Okay, so my laptop became a laggy, so if the video looks a little bit laggy here, make sure to ignore it and try to enjoy the video. Okay, so first of all we are going to write the pseudocode here. Pseudocode pseudocode will go here. Then I will apply the multi-line comment here. Number 1 is going to be like first of all we will take input from the user, take num1 and num2 from user. Okay, then in the second step we will ask the user about the operator about, right, about the operator you want to use. And these operators are like going to be the plus, minus, multiply and divide. Okay, so these are the four simple arithmetic operations we will do or add in our calculator. And in the third step I will create some functions, create functions create functions uh, for operators, right? So the operators we are going to use in our uh, calculator, we will create functions for that, for such operators. Okay, then we will apply function on inputs respectively, we will say that. And then in the fifth step we will give output. Okay, give output. All right, then here I will write the Python code. All right, here we're starting the Python code finally. So first of all we will take two inputs, so let's say num1 equals to int, and then it will be like input, and here it will go like enter the number, enter the first number. Okay, and then I will write the second number here, the second number in num2. Then I will ask for the operator, right? Or I can say that operator. So choose an operator, either it is plus, it can be minus. Okay, let's say do it like this, minus, multiply and divide. Okay, choose anyone, and then these are the options you can choose, or the operators. Okay, then we will create some functions. Okay, so in programming we create the functions before taking any type of input, as the functions are the code that should be, I guess, run before the code start. Okay, so define, first of all we will create a function for, let's say, add, let's say this is 1 and a and b, and then here I will add that return a plus b. Okay, and what I will do here is that I will just copy it 4 times, as I am going to use 4 operators. So I will create 4 functions. The second is going to be for the subtract, third is going to be for multiplication, and fourth is going for division. Here I will just change the sign so that it will give me a different result, right? All right, okay, so these are the functions we have created, and now what I will do is that I will apply these functions accordingly. Here you can see that, right? So for applying them I will use the conditions, like if option is equals to, let's say, plus, then what I will do is that I will print the add function, right? And here I will call them like num1 comma num2. All right, like this, and then I will just copy them 4 times. I will add the elif here. All right, Okay, similarly here the el will go here also. Okay, then here I will the minus here, here it will go for the multiplication, and here division. All right, so then okay, instead of writing it like this, I will write it like this: print f string, so the sum of num1 and num2 is add num1 comma num2. All right, let's copy this line, paste here, also paste the line here again, and also paste the line here again. So here I will add the subtract. For here's the difference, ENC, right? The ENC, the difference of num1 and num2 is subtract. Then we have the product of num1 and num2 is multiply, right? And then the division of num1 and num2 is divide. All right, so these are the, I guess, code. I guess it is done. Let's run it. Right now my laptop is so much slow that it is taking so much time to execute this code. You can see that it stopped here and it will now run like this. Here you can see that it is right now executing. Okay, it is complete here. Here it will ask me enter the first number for num1, right? So much slow. Okay, so let's say the first number is 2, enter it. The second number is 3, enter it. It is saying let's choose an operator. Let's say I will choose the plus, and the sum of 2 and 3 is 5. All right, it is done. Now let's say I will apply the while true so that I will not execute it again and again. Then uh, uh, give it a tape so that it will come to the scope of while true. Okay, now when if I run this, it will execute the code, and I guess it is working perfectly. So what I will do, I will add an else here, that print please choose a valid operator. Okay, so why I'm writing this, if someone use another operator instead of using this one, so then I will say that please choose a valid operator from this. Okay, okay, all right, I guess it is complete. Now let's run it again. The first time execution takes more time than the second time execution, but if the terminal is same, so yes, right now I have the same terminal, and I have clicked on the execution button. Here you can see that it runs Python file, right? So but still it is taking so much time. Okay, so this time I'm doing the value of 4, then let's say 2, and then let's say I will minus it. So it is, the difference is 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, then enter first number. It is, since I have applied the while true, so it will run again and again, okay, until I kill this terminal. So then here I will add enter the first number. I am going to give it 5, then 2, then this time multiply, and it is 5 and 2 is 10, okay, the product of 5 and 2 is 10. Then what I will do here is that enter the first number again. Let's say this time it is 10, and then I will give it a value of 5, and this time I will use the divide, and it is giving me 2, okay, it is okay. Then what I will do here is that I will enter the first number. Let's say this time I am giving the value of 12, and then 2, and then instead of giving a valid operator, I will give a wrong operator and enter it. Here you can see that please enter a valid operator. So this is how it will work, and I guess it is completely done. And one thing more we can do is that for the division, we know that if a number is divided by 0, then the answer is infinity, and we do not get a valid answer. So I will say that the operator is if the operator is equals to 0, not the operator but the number 2, okay, if the num2 is equals to 0, then what I will do here is that print uh, can't divide by 0, okay, and then else print this, okay, give it a tab also. Now let's run it again, and you can see why I wrote this line here. So yes, for this we need to have a best algorithm, right? So if you have algorithm, basically means that the concept of the problem, if you know the problem and you are solving it, you have to write the algorithm first. I cannot show you the algorithm as we write it on the page or paper, but yes, for now we will just go with the pseudocode. Pseudocode is related to the uh, algorithm. So yes, you can study about the algorithm, or if you want a video on this about the algorithm, like what does the algorithm means, I will make a specific video about the algorithm. Okay, so algorithm is basically the process of step by step process of solving a problem, a computational problem, okay. Okay, so now it is running. It is taking so much time. Here you can see that. Maybe in the next video we use Google Colab, as the Google Colab will be much faster, I guess, right? Okay, in the first number, let's say this time I give a first number is 10, and the second number, let's say 0, okay. So we cannot divide any number by 0. So when I run it here, so it is saying me 0. Okay, so right now we are just using the 10 and 0. So it is asking me, do you want to do plus it, minus it, multiply it, or divide it? So if I say divide it, then it will say that can't divide by 0, okay. So your second number should be something else. So yes, now let's kill this terminal again, and what we can do here is that we can also make this program a lot more good, but I guess for now we just want to create uh, the main program, okay. We can add like if the person want to use it or not. We have already created such type of programs here. You can see that in my this program that asks the user if he want to use it or not, and then like this, right, then try and accept, etc. We have already used such type of things, so you can watch my previous video, or if you want, let's say we will try it here like this. Try, okay, just give it a tab. It is very easy, there is no hard thing, except value error, let's say. value error, and then I will say that print please enter a valid number. But what's still wrong here is that I should apply for this also, and I guess for this also, right? So it will then work. But for now, I guess it is more than enough. Hope so guys you like the video, and make sure to subscribe my channel and leave a comment.